Well, hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing wonderful. And as for me, well, there's no update today. Evidently so. What's up Ola? What's up LC? Don't forget to reset the music. It's alright. Your new track is right now playing. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up? Torrance, Adamanwar, how are you? Here we are. And there's nothing happening. What the hell? Come on. I need to quickly finish this, so we're gonna hit on the autoplay. Because I did have a couple of things I wanted to check. Hey, what's up Astro? How are you doing? Hope you are well. I wanted to check out where's Kabam blog. Update? No, we don't do that here. Apparently so. What's up, Cataclysm? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Everybody else there? Taking in. Gonna quickly burn off this bit of energy. It's almost as if nobody's working in America. On the bright side, though. On the bright side. 13780. 137. Okay, so Valkyrie is 4th in prestige. Valkyrie is 4th. And Gore 13690. And Gore is like below 15th. Valkyrie is 4th, yes. By the looks of it. I'll show you. So, Kabam blog. Here we go. 6-star, rank 3. Oh, but it's only rank 3s. But still, okay, assuming rank 3s. 13690. I'm looking at 6-star rank 3s. 13690. Oh. Oh, wait, there's also a 10640. Yeah, it's not gonna be too high because it's gonna scale the same. And if you take a look at 5-star rank 5s, if you take a look at 5-star rank 5s, 10640 is somewhere here. It's like 26th. That's for Gore. Yeah, for 5 stars. But Valkyrie 10720. 10720 would put her in 3rd as a 5-star. So that's where she eventually is going to end up, also as a 6-star. But at the rank 4 level, she's either going to be 3rd or 4th. So Valkyrie is either going to be 3rd or 4th. Because that means Hercules is out. Because 6-star rank 3 level, 13780, sorry, 13780. 13780 and sorry, rank 3 level 13780 puts her just below Sans. So at rank 4 level she's probably going to be 3rd highest prestige champion. So at rank 4 level she's probably going to be 3rd highest one. Above Omega Sentinel, because she already is above Omega Sentinel, but Sunspot drops off. So Valkyrie is probably going to be 3rd highest. That means somebody's going to go for Valkyrie. Somebody can go for Valkyrie. I'll read them later, probably. Kill to replace. Hunchback Rags. Aye. Sounds about right. But hey, what's up? Dipsos, how are you doing? Check your lineup. Well, I am capable of doing that, if I must. What am I looking for? When did you send me a message? At up top here. Dip, 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 dip. Can't find a message from you. Can you just ping me again? Are you the Grimlock? Dipsos here. In forum post about ISO grind. It'll be awesome if you can check it out. Yeah, sure, I can check it out. I will do so after the stream. But yeah, I'll take a look. There we go. 2 hours left on this Death of Mole Man. Well, probably a day or so. Because it looks like... I don't think the update is coming out today. Want to see Valk 6 scaling since it rounds up. Well, it's always... Yeah, we'll see how it scales. Still though. 2 hours left. Another new background course. Of course it would be. So let's get in some 6-star rank 2s, I guess. Uh-oh, I didn't want to start with 4 stars. Whatever. They're not even rank 5 4 stars. It's okay, we can do this. But yeah, Valkyrie can be 3rd in prestige. Which is quite good because she looked quite good. You know, it would be much worse if they released another Phoenix or something and gave her high prestige. Remember, 9k units are close 10k offer. Get Hercules. I'm sure you can... Wait. Oh, get to it then. You should hurry up indeed. New arena just started. That's everything that you should need. That's everything that's needed. Well, offers... Yeah, they are about to end. Or they ended. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Doctor? How are you doing, by the way? How did you like the Thor video? Valkyrie messing. How's God's Prestige? God's Prestige is about 25th or 20, in between 30 and 25th in game. It's not bad. It's not great. Yeah. Oh, cash offers end tomorrow. Unit offers, I think, ends today. Something like that. Completing 6.3 with 200 units, good? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Let's get in some proper scores now. I need all the units. We need to rebuild my unit empire. Valkyrie is like female Hulkling. Well, kind of. Hit the block a lot. Or Lady Massacre more accurately, I would say. I don't know. Something in between that. Pick and choose. No update today? Yeah, I know. I was waiting for update. You know. I recorded fights with Torja and Foster. Rebuff. I recorded fights with Kingpin. Prefix to show his issue that they're fixing. Oh, you slut. 2 rank 4s now? Well, get that 3rd one, Lord. I hope also hands up BK Finest. What's up, Cyber? Oh yeah, Valkyrie definitely has a red carpet rolled out. She looks awesome for initial impression. She has top 3 prestige in the game. It's like, what else do you want? You know? Maybe I'm open to any fights and suggestions for more footage. Purposely ignored the count notes. Okay, fair enough. You see, you should have let me know that you purposely did that. I just thought you like finishing combos with light attack for whatever reason. Oh. Well, I just saw Rain in that scene. Yeah, it has always been there, no? What's wrong with Kingpin's damage scaling has been bugged since he buffed. In many of the matchups, Kingpin should be hitting much harder than he is. And basically, the idea is that his overpowered damage increase isn't really working, or at the very least it's definitely not stacking from multiples, and all of the damage increase that he does get is only from rage buffs before they convert. So you're gonna notice that on 7 rage buffs, Kingpin's hitting harder than on like an overpowered no rage buffs, for instance. If you don't see it in your game, it's probably down to phone's capabilities or graphic settings or something like that. So are you holding on Mr. Fantastic? I think so. Well, we can talk after the stream a bit, because I can try to get Valkyrie and rank her up. I do think I have a skill awakening gem as well and stuff like that. How good is Sigil Witch dupe ability? It's neat. It's not a must-have. It really isn't. Rank 2 Deadpool exports. Hey, as long as you like the champion, rank whoever you want. Okay, if you are. I mean, yeah. At the moment, here's what I'm thinking right now. Since Valkyrie is top 3 prestige, and I do think she's going to be a very, very good champion. I would like to try getting Valkyrie and maybe taking her to 600. Maybe. Waiting for level up over here? I didn't. I just ranked up whoever. Yeah, I'm torn between using your rank 3 to 4 gem on Kingpin or waiting for a Mega Sentinel. It's up to you. How important is prestige to you? Because, you know, overall, I think Kingpin's kind of more useful, probably. I don't know. You do want to get that Tiger dupe, though. And high sig. Why is Kabam smashing us with this discrepancy between Paragon and Thronebreaker players? Because that's what they always do. That's how they make money. If they would create... If there would be no discrepancy, there would be much less incentive or kind of like forced drive for Thronebreakers to rush to become Paragon. If they create this showcase where you get all this cool stuff if you become Paragon, you'll hate the fact that, you know, they are creating the discrepancy, but you're also much more likely inclined to spend or play harder or grind harder to become Paragon. You 3 to 4 and no Mega Sentinel. I just ranked her up as is. And yeah, I have no regrets ranking her up. And what's up, K-Dog? How are you doing? Happy 4th to you too. Even though I must say that right now, I am not overly happy with the 4th of July. Stupid Americans ruining it for the rest of us who don't care about 4th of July holidays. Where's my update, huh? Where's my update? But yeah, Valkyrie is gonna be top 3 prestige champion, like 3rd spot, so that's good, isn't it? Don't break it, explore Act 6 or just completing it. It's just completing it. You don't have to explore Act 6. You think she's gonna boost my prestige rank? How much? I don't know. You need to do the calculations thereabouts, but I do think that there is fairly decent-ish gap in between her and Herc, who is gonna be Herc is gonna be out of top 5 prestige champs now. Update seems to have been sacrificed for your freedom. You see, that's just the thing. I don't care about it. Who said offers end already? It was said that the unit offers are ending a day early. You are already at 15.6k prestige. That's quite good. And it's quite good indeed. So it's up to you. Like, as a champion, I personally value Kingpin more than Omega Sentinel. I do like Omega Sentinel a lot too, don't get me wrong, but... Come on then. Look at that Black Panther, absolutely useless against Dr. Doom. Critical hits where, huh? You have 15 precisions active. Hey, what's up, ZeroFrostNinja? You little gobsmacker. Zero. I have something for you. Lean in closer. There you go. That's what you get. Oh yeah, Kingrod's definitely very good for Red Skull. Kingpin to rank 4. Yeah, well, unawakened? No, probably not. Well, I mean, if I would rank 4 Kingpin, I'd definitely make sure that I awaken him. What do you think about the Wish Crystal? Oh, you must choose. I mean, I don't think it's happening. It's happening. That Wish Crystal is about a year plus late at this point. So really, I'm not too sure whether it's happening at all. You know, they mentioned, they promised us, but... What's up, Jack Attacks? Welcome, welcome. For Jack Attacks, however, we have a different welcome. There you go. That's July 4th, welcome. Had a great July 1st. Let's do basics to Ant-Man. Oh. Sorry to hear about that, Larry. My fiance is going to do her abyss run. Would you recommend her to use rank 4 Hercules over Aegon? No, I'd probably recommend Aegon still, I think. I haven't... Like, here's the thing with Hercules. If you run Liquid Courage double edge, it's going to be quite potion intensive. If you don't, then I'm not sure whether... Then Hercules is almost definitely not better than Aegon, because Aegon would... you know... Shrug off debuff, shut down evade, things like that. And then it's kind of more finicky to use Hercules. Like, I tried it out... Oh, 1 second. 1 second, lads. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna have a quick conversation. I'm about to open my 269 Nexus Crystal sponsored. Oh, well, best of luck, hey dog. Does Cersei need to be awakened? No, not necessarily. I mean, awakened obviously helps and stuff, but you know, she's already very, very good and awakened. Why only you get bullied here? Because you abandoned me. You used to love me, now you barely show up. And it hurts so much. Do you watch Peacemaker? Yeah, absolutely liked it. Oh, so it's quite awesome. China is your favorite science champion. Why? Yeah, those selector deals are about as close as you will ever get to Wish Crystal, I think. But yeah, it does look like either the update is very delayed or it's not coming today at all. It does look like that indeed. I think it's more likely tomorrow, but who knows? But because yeah, I have done a couple of Herc runs in Labyrinth, and he isn't really that great. Like with suicides, you need to keep healing him and stuff like that, and it's gonna be quite finicky. And also that random evades can catch you more often, stuff like that. What update? Well, apparently no update at all. Apparently we don't get an update today. You can see Nimrod being amazing for Battlegrounds one day. Maybe in some very specific meta, but I doubt it. Oh, Mastery 2.2. Oh yeah, I do. I do think I'm actually about to make a video about something, because I do think something big is going to happen in the game quite soon. Like a big thing. And there's very kind of actually simple reason for it. And that's because Kabam doesn't really have anywhere else where to go with next offers. You know, they quite literally can't really put together better offers that are still kind of meaningful for people to spend without new things being introduced to it. They have kind of pushed, you know, these offers are about as good as, you know, feasibly you can do. Like, if you can rank up, like, you know, I don't know, 10 plus champions to rank 3 because of it, they threw like 20 plus tier 5 CC the desktop for support. So obviously the next step could be rank 5 progression materials, but they have to go quite heavy on them then if they want to, you know, make them matter. Or it's gonna do the whole relic thing or something. Update usually comes out 5:30 UK time. Whenever you check, update is out as early as 5:30 or just before that UK time. It might be 7 stars, but you know, the entire point of them selling relics to us was that 7 stars are not gonna come anytime. You know, that existence of relics would push 7 stars further away. Given that relics have not been introduced, I doubt that we can see 7 stars. No man, the myth, the legend. Hey, what's up, Wolverine? How are you doing? Rank 5s are coming soon. Either rank 5s or relics. But the whole reason how CCP sold us and Kabam was trying to sell us relics is that if there's no relics, 7 stars come sooner. If we are okay with relics, or if they can do relics, that pushes 7 stars further away in this game. So yeah, something in that sort is gonna happen. Either a huge kind of like slew of rank 5 materials are gonna start flowing in, or there's gonna be relics coming. And Focus RBX, yeah, this game gets a monthly update, and typically it would have to have been out already, basically now. So it does seem like because of July 4th or whatever, the update is late. With your first rank 4 out July 4th, take 200 Hercules. How unoriginal. I am utterly unimpressed, Zero. I expected better from you. Haha. Come on, Tigra. That's right. Snack it up. Only pain when you get bad 6 star? Of course. Well, we have no idea how they would scale 7 stars though. Just confirmed 36.0 for tomorrow. Yeah, I figured as much. Which is, you know, whatever. Anyways, the big news today is that Valkyrie is going to be top 3 prestige. That's confirmed. Yep. Open a 5 star crystal and got Miss Marvel. Ew, sorry, here. How many people will get July? Will rank first? Oh yeah, 5 stars are super easy to get. Absolutely. You know, either way. Hi mate. Hey, what's up, Chocoholic, by the way? Love the 3 orangutan picture. Thanks. That's a good meme that I like personally. But where was I? I want to know when Battlegrounds are coming back. Honestly. You know, I'd be willing to put everything else out of my mind for a while. Just give me some Battlegrounds. That's what I need to know. Otto went on vacation? Did he? Oh, good on him. Good for him. Just reached a point that you must have 2 class specific 6 star crystal. Huh? Oh, yeah, I think, you know, dual class 6 stars wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh. Well, I'm glad you like the thumbnail. Call its name. Coming second half of this month. I hope it comes now. Code comes tomorrow. I hope I update the game and there it is. Prestige non-fact. Fair enough. Again, everybody can play the game however they want. You know. It says taking fucking ages. Well, can't say that I feel sorry for you because you're about to get pizza. Well, no, Valkyrie is not knocking out Surfer. You already can tell where Valkyrie is going to be, and Valkyrie is going to be knocking out Hercules from top 5, and Valkyrie is going to be just above Omega Sentinel. Because they posted the champion spotlights, and as 5-star, she has 4th highest prestige. No, sorry, as 5-star, she has 3rd highest prestige. As 6-star, rank 3, she has 4th highest prestige, but that's because Sunspot is still there. If you take Sunspot out of the equation, then she would be 3rd. Something like that. So, basically, long story short, I picked a very, very bad opponent here. Basically, long story short, you're gonna be like 3rd highest prestige champion in the game. And Sunspot is maybe at 6-star rank 3 level. Sunspot is 3rd highest behind Surfer and Doom. Can you beat that chimp in the middle? Sure, why not? And max 6. Well, I think, you know, with Hercules it's also a bit different, you know, that the fact that he was in top 5 prestige was just kind of like an added bonus. But the main reason is, you know, he's bloody awesome. Yeah, Thor ranks is still going to be at the top. No, Thor ranks is not going to be the highest prestige champion in skill class. Valkyrie is higher than Thor ranks. Thor ranks is going to be 5th highest prestige champion, barely higher than Herc. But yeah, Herc's already out. Oh, right, I shouldn't have picked Mysterio for Karnak. But yeah, I want my bloody Battlegrounds back. That's what I care about. Wrong Thor? Yeah, I'd much prefer if it was OG Thor that was with a high prestige, not the Thor rank. Absolutely. Identifying that hair carries my lazy ass. Exactly. I guess stick to vegan Thor and get in the bin. Well, kind of. Pretty much. Not that I have a rank 4 Sig 200 vegan Thor. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think in September, I think Quicksilver will knock him out of top 5. Absolutely. It's no surprise. Yeah, he's here quite frequently. Llama is here fairly often. Oh, crap. Whoopsies. Well, eat this. I just ranked up my Thor rank yesterday to rank 4. Whoopsies. At least I ranked mine up somewhat, you know, bigger, longer while back. And this gut feeling Orange Sentinel is going to be the top prestige, huh? Quicksilver. It could be. I wouldn't be too surprised. I would not, you know, discount that as a possibility. Will I ever make a new account challenge? Possibly, yes. No, at the moment I do have the max prestige in the game until Valkyrie comes out. So not for long. How many 6-star rank 4s I got? At the moment I have 8. I can rank up 1 more. I still have rank 3 to 4 gem. So I can have 9. So you never know, I might rank up Valkyrie. If I get her 6-star. What's up, Deathstroke? How are you doing? New prestige horse on the way. Yep, saw it. I know one rank 4 you need to do. Which one is that? Gamble on those cows? Never ends well for me. I can't afford to gamble on cows. Definitely not. Not anywhere close to position in life where I could gamble on cows. You know, at most I'll get like one early access bundle. Just to have her as a 5-star. But that's about it. Okay, you cheeky little... Yeah, Gore, who knows? I can't say that he impressed me so far, but we can't, you know, write him off yet either. There's obviously one thing, the way he looks in Deep Dive. Second thing, how well he connects with the game and things like that. So, we'll see. Definitely do not rush to kind of write off characters in this game. Especially in recent years, we have had so many champions that we undervalue initially in like first half a year, and then they just start shredding everything. Like people initially thought that Nimrod is kind of People initially thought that, you know, Shang-Chi is absolutely bonkers, but Mr. Negative is nah. You know what I mean? And like Overseer and so on and so forth. Oh yeah, Valkyrie definitely looks quite solid though. Full 6-star Scorpion from early cows, that's about it. I'm jealous of that. I really, really, really want to have a 6-star Scorpion myself. You have a rank 4 Mr. Negative? Yes, I do have a rank 4 Mr. Negative. Absolutely. Get that rank 4 Valkyrie. Well, I'd love to get that rank 4 Valkyrie. Easier said than done though. But yeah, Gore's numbers, I do think he's gonna have a very powerful level 3. And with that, you know, easy access to level 3, once you have him ramped up, I think there could be something. But yeah, his basic attacks and special 1, special 2 numbers and damage over time didn't look that great. And yeah, Massacre getting that Intimidate debuff is also quite nice. Can't deny that. Make him kind of much easier, safer to use. Be more aggressive with him. Mr. Homebreaker and Paragon. There is no point in wasting units for 3. Yeah, that's quite the thing. And, you know, if you can afford to do it with that level of gambling, you know, fair enough. At the moment, I definitely can't. You know, pretty much all of my money that I might have been able to afford to spend on the game in past right now needs to be spent on things around the house and just get, you know, crap in order. Like we put in new fence, obviously that cost, then had to get more gravel, that costs, and there's just always something. Yeah, Sentinel could use that. Update still not live? Nope. Yeah, after last year's gifting event, I have definitely reduced my spending by a lot. In general, in like I have reduced my spending gradually over the last couple of years. And you know, another big thing that the gifting event was one thing that really did kind of take down my spending a lot. But I was already naturally kind of starting to spend less because we moved to this house. And you know, it's one thing when you're renting, you're not bothered about, you know, crap like, I don't know, replacing doors, right? Or whatever. And here, you know, because it's a fairly old house, there's just a crap ton of things to do still. and all of that costs, and then you need to get the tools, and then you need to learn how to do it, and you know, you go to hardware store for like one thing, you know, you think it's gonna cost like 20 quid, and you end up spending like, I don't know, 80 quid or 100 quid because, oh, I'm gonna need these two, and I'm gonna need these two, and what if this doesn't, you know what I mean? And then, you know, you kind of budget, okay, so this is how much the doors will cost, and then I figured, you know, I'm gonna need to probably get like a couple of tools, fair enough. And then you realize that you didn't count in handles, for instance, and you know, when you need 3 sets of handles, then that adds up. And then you need to also have like the locking mechanisms, kind of like the bolts and everything else, and that adds up. And it's always one of those things where, you know, a couple of weeks ago my lawnmower broke, I gotta get a new one. Some might have told you already, but Jack said updates. Yeah, I heard about that. Kind of expected. As soon as I didn't see it at 1:30, I thought it's probably gonna be tomorrow because of 4th of July. What's up, Itchy? It comes only with the YouTube channel. At the moment, I only do YouTube channel. I was, for most of the time, I was working and doing videos, but after COVID started, I also was having quite a lot of health issues, so I just started doing the YouTube channel for, you know, as my main income. Latvia is an awesome place, man. It is. I like it there a lot. Miss it when I'm not there. When will Scorpion Rebalance be live? When is 6 months? When exactly Scorpion came out? But yeah, I think it's something like September or October. But yeah, when did exactly Scorpion came out? April. So we have May, June. Was it, you know, it depends, because at around 3 or 4th month mark, if they're gonna change him potentially, there should be that like beta or something, shouldn't there? March is Britain Omega Sentinel. Fair enough. Because yeah, I don't remember the schedule exactly, but I think after having them in the game for 3 months. No, Scorpion is amazing. Rebalancing could mean up or down. That's the fear with Scorpion at the moment, that they're gonna nerf him, not improve him. Because Scorpion's too good. Because Scorpion is legitimately very, 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 very good. So, get TF5CC, can't get Thronebreaker. Only to get TF5CC, you need to kind of complete Act 6, you know, start working on Act 7 and stuff. Monthly event stuff can get you some TF5CCs. Isn't this champion? Which champion? Yeah, we're talking about rebalancing. I don't think they're gonna mess with Black Cat. I don't think there's not much. I don't think there's too much to mess with Black Cat. Like, Black Cat's in the game, and do you see Black Cat like really doing anything? I don't. See Scorpion doing some crazy shit, but with Black Cat, I don't know. I mean, yeah, she has the damage, but so do plenty of other champions in the game. Like, I have a rank 3 Black Cat, and you know, I'm not all that inclined to use her all the time, for instance. I always thought that King Groot should have like 200% damage increase if he's incinerated or something like that. That would just make it more, yeah, cooler. Like Groot and King Groot should be like super weak against incinerates. I need 8k more mutant if I go do rank 3 domino purpose. Well, which one do you like most, Razor, from those? wait for the day when Kabam suddenly decides the prestige is also subject to balance changes. Ooh, that would not be good. Kabam being too stingy with many things in the game. Absolutely. I think absolutely they're being too stingy with a ton. I don't necessarily think half it is them being too stingy. It's them also being unable to update things on time. Like, you know, daily event, 3-day event rewards and stuff like that. But Groot in comics is incinerate immune, is he? Okay, never mind then. Boo. Thank. Ruining my fun. They could improve damage from South champions, but I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not too optimistic about them improving anything with the balancing program. That's kind of like the problem. Especially looking at the way they buff champions recently. Like this year, every single buff has been pretty much underwhelming. Like none of the buffs are, oh, I must have that champion right now. You know what I mean? Like if you check out what kind of buffs we received last year, by this point, you know, we had like the Mole Man, the Kingpin buffs, and, you know, a whole bunch of other crazy champions. And this year, every single buff has been kind of mediocre and stuff, which makes me even more worried about the whole balancing shtick that they're doing. Omega and pulled my white whale. Well, congratulations. Congratulations for getting Kitty and duping Omega. That's quite nice. It's also a monthly quest, but look at the same time. Yep, they should definitely be changing them much more frequently. I also think like Alliance War rewards are significantly outdated. It's kind of funny that monthly Cavi Q and side event will give you more rank 4 materials than finishing a season in Masters. You know what I mean? Just ridiculous. Like, who the fuck does that? And I'm not saying don't put that stuff in monthly EQ or Cavi EQ or whatever else. I'm just saying then, you know, have an appropriate amount of rewards reflected in Alliance Wars. Storm and Mordo are really good. Oh, I wouldn't say really good, because, you know, they with Storm, okay, fine. Storm they did make quite good. Mordo, they didn't change much, but it did improve him quite a bit. Yeah. But then again, you still can't really compare them with like Kingpin and last year's buff. I'm not saying that, you know, those buffs are completely worthless, you know. But the amount of improvement on those champions, like, it's not like Gamora wasn't pretty good before. Like, they didn't reinvent Gamora, they didn't make her much better, realistically, did they? Exactly, 7 months and 2 somewhat useful buffs. It's not like either one of those buffs is like, you know, top meta option either now. Or close to it. The extra Tesla Bark was born makes him one of the most projectiles and even fine. Okay, fine, you're right, Tanzanator. Eat that, you stupid guillotine. I should probably just went for another. Whoa! Maybe chain will surprise us? I don't know. Hope so, but I doubt it. And less faith in the Kabam balance program after Molman. Yeah, that's true. The whole Molman thing. It's like, yeah, you know, there were quite literally plenty of instances where old Gamora would have been better, like in actually long fights. Because now they capped her Fury's precisions and made them much weaker, so you can ramp up quicker. Fair enough, but you have much lower max ceiling for that damage. I do not think that Gore synergy will make Mangor that much better, no. I think it's neat, you know, but I don't think it's game-changing. Good, because damage is nice theoretical, but still a really small buff. No other utilities. Exactly, it's a really small buff. General excel in buff heavy matchups. But exactly, you know, that's kind of like the problem. Is like virtually every mystic excels in buff heavy matchups. Well, that's a changed 66 boss. I don't even know. One of the biggest changes that I do remember is that his indestructible charges are persistent. So, you know, like you get 2 charged off, he has 1 remaining, and then you get KO'd. Next time you're gonna go in, you're only gonna have to remove 1 charge. So now the main difference is the fact that you can unit man through champion boss. Basically. I don't think they'll ever buff some champions because of what? Jane will surprise us and be amazing for 2 years, after which Kaban will bug fix it. Yeah, maybe. Rowan excels heavy matchups and he's not even Mystic. True. Every champ was good. Well, I'm not saying every champion has to be as good, but I do kind of subscribe to the idea of every champion has to have something that they are good enough at to give them value. Like in the thumbnail. Let's see then. Hey, as long as you like the thumbnail, then my job's done. Oh man, going to enter synergy. What is that synergy? Like, look, I do think that Mangog, no matter what you do with Mangog, it's not necessarily going to be the greatest. Because here's the problem with Mangog. Mangog is a champion that should have had about double the amount of damage that he has. He's clearly tuned down to work with Liquid Courage Double Edge. Like, his damage is tuned down about 60-70% lower or whatever that could be, to make the damage all right with Liquid Courage Double Edge. The problem with that is, even though he has few abilities that mitigate recoil and that stuff, it's not good enough. And especially it's not good enough if you spam your level 1, which is where most of his utility lies in. So typically where kind of champions have a damage rotation and utility rotation, there's already fairly big gap, right? The problem with Mangog is that the gap is made even bigger, because if you want to use his damage rotation, you virtually, you know, have to have Liquid Courage Double Edge on to kind of like get acceptable results on. But if you want to use his utility rotation, you can't use Liquid Courage Double Edge, at which point he gets quite literally Groot-like damage if you spam level 1 without Liquid Courage Double Edge. I kind of made a video on that ages ago, that he has like one of the lowest damage outputs in the game if you don't use his damage rotation. And yeah, I saw Valkyrie is actually going to be like 3rd highest prestige at rank 4 level. It's because Sunspot is ahead of her. And obviously Sunspot completely disappears in obscurity at rank 4 level. So Valkyrie is going to be like 3rd highest prestige champion. Where's your Silver Surfer buff? To be honest, I think Silver Surfer is quite awesome. Honestly, I really like my Silver Surfer. He's one of my more used rank 4s. I use Silver Surfer a lot. He was one of my Battleground MVPs, to be honest. One of the best counters for Penny Parker. Amazing counter for Killmonger. Amazing counter for Bishop. And a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, and I use him in AQ quite a lot as well. Oh, Gore's special 2 Furies don't have a cap. That's interesting. That might be quite useful. That might be quite good to know. Each stagger meaningfully above that. 10% damage each time. Oh. Yeah, I think that might help him decently, I guess. But yeah, Valkyrie looks very solid. I'm definitely, you know, I was interested in Valkyrie before knowing her prestige. After knowing her prestige, obviously I'm even more interested. You know, often they don't write a camp though. That's also true. Kabam is not very consistent with putting on the max cap type of thing. Oh, Penny might be one of the worst options against Domino because, you know, you push her power bar back and forth. Oh. You might be saving a while. Oh, yeah. If you want to save shards, it's gonna take a while for this one. Yeah. Because, you know, we're only gonna get the next 6-star featured in like 20 days from now, or like 19 days. And that one ends with like Wiccan. So the one that will have Valkyrie in is gonna be like nearly 4 months now. Like 110 days or something. Rank 4 Howard versus Guillotine 2099. I'm curious to see what KD chat has to think about that. Well, go ahead, ask the chat. I'm gonna stay out of it then. The god doesn't seem like Cosmic Champ based on... I don't know. How do you see a Mystic champion him? Like, he doesn't power control or nullify or whatnot. He does kind of seem like a Cosmic Champ, you know. Fury's one of the iconic buffs of Cosmic class, and just having a ton of buffs in general and stuff, so... Don't think I agree with that one. It's up to Zers. What I think, you know, here's the thing. I wouldn't be overly keen on rank 4ing either one of them. That's what I think. That is what I think. But if somebody put a gun to your head, pick one. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Guillotine, I'd probably pick Guillotine. Howard has his cool things too. I do quite like Howard, but not quite enough to want to rank 4 him immediately. Guillotine kind of would make more sense because she does have fairly small health pool. She's a bit squishy if, you know, you use her. She's a lot squishy if you use her pre-fights. And, you know, her base damage is not the greatest, so I don't know. One Kabam to add pre-fights or arena fights? I don't think that's particularly needed. I mean, it's a nice thing, but do you really want somebody to kind of, I don't know, waste time on that when they could be doing something more useful? It's arena, man. With pre-fights or without pre-fights, it's not like it affects you so much. Like, you know, it's not like without pre-fights you're getting your face beaten all the time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those moments where... Is it worth it? Yeah, I would like to use those pre-fights too, but I can very easily deal with the fact that I can't. I don't think it, you know, significantly changes my life. It's arena. You're not meant to think about those fights. You're meant to just kind of phase out and just, you know, tap on a screen. It doesn't matter much. Oh, it's already C100. I just duped Guillotine 2099 for the first time the other day. Still, the answer does not change. This should be quite nasty. Be butchering gods. Look at this. Yeah, I you know, again, don't jump to conclusions and stuff like that, and that's a very important thing about Gore. He might be much better than he appeared in Deep Dive. There are gonna be many champions that initially looked very shit based on Deep Dives, because they were either not represented properly or just because of lack of masteries. The damage didn't seem like well enough. APOC didn't look stellar in Deep Dive. Tiger looked absolutely shit in Deep Dive. You know what I mean? So you need to keep an open mind always. 7.1? No, 7.1 is not hard. Act 7.1 is easier than Act 6, really. It really is. Come on then. Die. And what type? No, he's not slow tank. Yeah, Thekiryu looked bad in deep dives. There are quite a few champions that look fairly atrocious in deep dives. Either because the playstyle wasn't showcased properly, or, you know, either masteries, or, you know, one thing was missing or another thing. A lot of champions look like the numbers are quite shit. So, yeah. Always need to kind of understand what you're dealing with there. So we'll know. Again, people are very, very quick to kind of jump to those conclusions. You know, deep dive looks shit, the champion's gonna be shit. Need to wait. And again, there are a lot of champions that are fairly late bloomers, even after deep dives, even after they arrive in the game. Like, you know, for many months, you know, nobody really paid attention to Mr. Negative. Nobody really paid attention to Overseer. Then it turns out, you know, Overseer is one of the best Battlegrounds champions and does a ton of work pretty much everywhere. Whilst it's, you know, perfectly fine to form your opinions based on information available, that's what you're meant to do. But you're also meant to kind of like keep it open-ended. Because how good some of the champions are often entirely depends on what content gets released, what champions follow the next champion, so on and so forth. Ah. Don't mess with me. Think is that cool? Think is that cool? From Kabam at the end of the day. Not that it's not just that it comes from Kabam, it's our own kind of biases and perspectives and the way we look at things. Like, there is a very significant portion of the player base that automatically discard a champion if they can't get a big yellow number out of it, or like, you know, a crap ton of big red numbers immediately, you know. The day when an Alice doesn't remove his buff in the armor break, I will be sad. Yeah, me too. I love that. But he will, because it's actually listed in his ability description. Any possibility I'll be doing a bishop guide? Yes, there is a very good possibility that I'll be doing a very big bishop video soon. That possibility exists quite strong. Okay, let's get in some 5 stars then, why not? But here we are. Right now. Now we need to develop. I hope Valkyrie comes first in that case, I think. Yeah, it would be better. Tested the Rinter and McOC special orientation. It looked promising. Nice. Yeah, special one you can get quite a lot of the and staggers on. Worth checking out, I think. Definitely can get much better numbers, you know. You rank 5 Yuki deprived, not awakened. I'm sure you can get it awakened. 5-star awakening gems are not that rare these days. Hey, what's up, Devansh? How are you doing? Which unit do you recommend going for Cyber Weekend and gifting? Gifting, the more the better. There is no limit. Simple as that. Gifting all the units. That's what gifting event is. That's why it's so filthy, because, you know, there's no cap to it. The more you have, the more rewards you get. Cyber Weekend probably like 21 to 24k.
Shut up and take my money.
Ooh, look at that. Devastating membership. Would I rank 3 unawakened bishop for Battlegrounds? Absolutely, yes. Fun. Because that awakened ability doesn't really come into play in Battlegrounds anyways. You know, it's not like you're going to do 2 fights in a row with him and start with X amount of power. You hardly get any benefit from that, so. Surprising finding arena fun? Are you? Well, use it then. Capitalize on it. Use this your newfound superpower. Farm all the units that you can. This might have been covered already. They don't know which class you should bring in for EQ. They have different node display. They have like new type of nodes that mainly revolve around hashtags now. They're mixed together with the class nodes, so some of the nodes will be kind of more confusing, where you need to filter out several hashtags and stuff. What about unawakened Overseer? No, I would awaken my Overseer. I wouldn't stress about getting him super high sig, but I would definitely want to get him at least awakened. I mean, high sig obviously is better still, you know, still some extra damage. But kind of like the main thing there for sure is having him at least awakened, because then in all the best matchups you can rank him up quicker. There, eat that. You princess. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. That's not good. I did. Nice naturally dupe penny at least. Yeah, mine is naturally dupe too. Now I just get that 6-star Red Bull. Thinking. Valkyrie. Okay. Okay. I was half expecting both of them to be top 5 champions, to be honest. So, the fact that they're not, kind of neat. Yeah, right now, if I hadn't ranked for Thor Ragnarok already, I more than likely wouldn't. Highly doubt that I would. Like, almost all but certain that I wouldn't. Update when? Tomorrow. Because July 4th. Because Americans are too busy drinking and shooting fireworks and stuff than updating our game. Stupid Americans. Why couldn't this game be made by like Germans or something? At least they're always punctual and on time. Like Swiss or German should have been making this game instead. Like, is July 4th a national holiday in Canada too? Well, okay, it's probably to do with Apple anyways. It's an American dream. Yeah, but you know, probably more to do with Apple being drunk than kebab. Is your 6-star awakening gem on rank 3 Kitty? Nice! I used the generic on Kitty as well when I first got her. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow with that update, lad. Hoping they'd include the new features in July 4 deal, so I could... Yeah, I was hoping for that too. I really was, but they didn't. July 1st there was a holiday and they still rolled out the deals. That actually sounds more like Obama if anything else. At least the workers now have stopped for the day which is actually quite reassuring. Our neighbors are getting a house extension, so the noise during the day can be quite bloody awful. And you know, when the contractors kind of are finished for the day, it's like, oh, finally some peace and quiet. Ah, it's too quick. Whatever. Thoughts on Cersei? I like Cersei a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised. White Mummy took Cersei to rank 4. I have her at rank 3, not at rank 4, but I can easily see why some people take her at rank 4 as well. I think she's quite awesome. At least they could have named Canon Celebration Weekend. That would make more sense. No, it wouldn't, because July 4th is more recognizable. The 4th of July celebrates American Independence, Canon Day celebration of United Canon. So it was one of the major milestones of Canon's journey towards freedom. Yeah, I kind of figured what it is. You know, most of the countries have like a day like that. You recommend first rank 3 Kitty or Nal? Kitty. Nal's like cool and all, but I'm going with Kitty here. You have 3 generic rank ninja, you don't have prestige problem, you have a really big roster. Would you consider one of them on a 6-star Hyperion? Yeah. Absolutely would. Absolutely would consider giving Hyperion one, because I think Hyperion's awesome. And besides, what are you going to save all of those gems for anyways? So yes, X Havoc. Go for it. Hype is more than deserving in my opinion. One of the better champions to give a gem to. Ah, come on, really. What a bitch lady. There we go. And it's a Clive-wiki, I think. You can see Professor X being amazing for Battlegrounds on it. Yeah, there are some nodes and some things that he could be good for. Professor X, you know, some people already run him in Battlegrounds decks. And I don't think he's ever gonna be like the best one, like, you know. I don't think he's gonna be the top caliber. But I already see him being used here and there. His problem is again that he has that ramp up, wind up, you know. As long as time is as important as it is, you know, champions that need some sort of setup often just by that automatically fall off. Odin to rank 2, might take him to rank 3 soon. Yeah, I took Odin to rank 3 too. Saturday. I think it's quite awesome. Yeah, this kind of makes sense. Mixmaster Stupefy. Yeah, he would work there quite. He would work there quite well. Absolutely. Can see him being very good, for instance, for tunnel vision. If there would be a mode like that. Top Corvinus, how I think. Tunnel vision, Mixmaster. I think something like that would be very good for Professor X. It also all depends how specific Kabam are willing to go with their nodes and how Battlegrounds are going to change in the future. Come on then. Let's get to what, 1 million points at the bare minimum. Your body Panther need awakening. In my opinion, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's quite important for her. Some people will say no, but I think the duration increase did make quite a big of a difference. Then again, I'm not the biggest Jabari Panther expert. It's upset how I think. I've been joining my streams recently. Yeah, because you abandoned me. You know what you did to me? You know what you did to me? Because of you, I have
emotional damage.
And that's all your fault. Rank 4 proc ends BG health pulls into special 2s with mind control. Yeah, but you know the problem is you need to get to 2 special 2. I mean, you need to get to 2.5 bars of power whilst spamming heavy attacks and charging and stuff like that. So you know it's not the quickest always. But yeah, Professor X can put in work in Battlegrounds as is. I just don't think that, you know, it's like an absolute must-have in a deck. Like, I have a rank 3 Professor X I was pretty much never using. So, rank 2 Angela, Spider-Man, Cap Wilson, or Drago Dude. Which one of them is Awakened? Which is high sig? What do you want to do? Which piece of content you need help with? You know? All of stuff like that matters a lot when deciding these things. So, before you decide who to rank up, you need to ask yourself a whole bunch of questions. What are you trying to achieve with that rank up? Where are you struggling in the game? Or what is the next thing that you plan on doing in this game? Yeah, but get me? Because, you know, there will be times when, I don't know, ranking up Ronan is going to be better than ranking up Nick Fury. All depends what you're doing in the game, what you need help with. None of them are unawakened. Okay. So that kind of discounts Angela in my opinion. And Spider-Gwen too, because I do think Spider-Gwen gets significantly better when she's awakened. So Cap Wilson or Drago Dude. And then again, yeah, what do you need help with? What are you trying to get in? What masteries you run, stuff like that. But, you know, most likely, probably would be best off with Dragon Man. Finally, rank 4 Spider-Gwen. Ooh. Yeah, Tiger kind of makes more sense. Spider-Gwen's quite spicy rank up too, though. Can't deny that. The shitty all the flag BG got for not getting in. Oh, that whole thing, yeah. I mean, people are fucking awful. I didn't even realize that was, you know, a thing. I just heard somebody mentioned, somebody asked me, what do you think about BG not getting unit deals? You know, my answer is like, you know, cool. It's like his account, he does what he wants. You know, I don't care. You know, I really don't whether he gets them or not. As in, like, wish him all the best in life and in game. But, you know, if he figured out that he doesn't want to or doesn't need them, cool, good for him. And I don't understand those people who are like bloody backseat moderating, you know. Oh, how dare he do this? And, you know, bunch of bloody morons. I left a comment on that his latest video where he went over the situation. I just think it's fucking stupid. And for whatever reason, Ryan always get those reactions, whether he does or says one thing, and people always kind of like make such a huge fuss about him. They don't understand, you know. He has his own account, he plays his own game. And, you know, you have your account, you do whatever you want with your account. Just like, you know, I'm not gonna attack you if you're gonna do something that I disagree with. If you rank up a champion that I think shouldn't be ranked up, I'm gonna be like, you know, cool. Rank up who you enjoy. Might not be the rank up that I make, but, you know, it's your game, your account. Enjoy. That's, you know, all there is to it. There's no need for any kind of bigger reaction. But, yeah, I just don't understand some people. Why do they kind of, like, make such a big deal out of these things? It's very, very stupid. I was thinking of making a video on it, like, myself. Basically, kind of like saying, like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? But, you know, I kind of stopped myself from doing that. Because generally, I think, you know, if you kind of get outraged, or some of the comments that I read there, I think, you know, people need some mental help. It's kind of like, it's his account. Well, again, you can rank up Iron Patriot, you know, it's not going to affect my life. If you're here to, you know, ask for advice, I'm going to give you an advice and tell you not to do it. But if you have decided that that is what you want to do, you know, also cool, you know, do whatever you want to do. It's a game at the end of the day. Whatever makes you happier. That's all there is to it, you know. Your account, your time, your game. Do whatever you want with it. Saw your ranking video, so I was wondering why I didn't rank up in that order. Well, because when you rank up champions, especially initially, it doesn't necessarily go with my personal kind of like private needs. A, there is preferences. B, there is, you know, your habits or your playstyle. C, for instance, prestige is a big thing. Very big thing for me at the moment is D, whether those champions are good for Battlegrounds primarily, also for Alliance War. And because, you know, a champion can be amazing for a ton of different things, but I'm looking specifically for the most effective champions in the Battlegrounds. At the same time, I'm also trying to contribute to my alliance defense. So, you know, if somebody has a rank for Bishop, for instance, like I quite possibly would have ranked for the Bishop. But somebody already did. I quite possibly would have ranked for the Overseer if he needed for defense and he's amazing Battlegrounds. But somebody already did that. You know what I mean? So whenever you make these rank up decisions, it's not necessarily which champion I think objectively is better. It's also which champion is going to help me most with the things that I care about the most. You know, because there are champions that are utterly amazing for virtually all of the story content, for instance. But, you know, on a personal level, I don't care about story content. You know, I'm going to be fine with story content with whatever champions I have. You know, I don't need rank 4s for story content. Rank 3s are more than enough for story content. What rank 4s at the moment matter most for me, yeah, is, you know, how your prestige in order, how your alliance war defense good enough, how your alliance war offense good enough, and most importantly, make sure that they also function for Battlegrounds, because that is what I think is going to be the future of this game. So, you know, even like, let's say undeniably, Aegon is overall an amazing champion, arguably the best champion for like Abyss and Labyrinth and things like that. You know, in my eyes, for me and the things that I care about right now, Aegon's practically worthless and one of the last champions. I'd rank up a mediocre champion well before I rank up Aegon, because Aegon is not really, you know, helpful in Alliance War offense or defense, and he's definitely not helpful in Battlegrounds. Even though I do rate him highly as a champion, it's just that for me right now, he means absolutely fuck all. Kind of get that? It's like getting your monthly paycheck and someone tell you to spend your money on. Yeah, pretty much. Really keep up with BG, but then start building from KC pit. Yeah, I really don't get that. I really, and out of every person, you know, BG is the one that somehow, for whatever reason, gets flack for it. And, you know, Swede ranks up his random whatevers, you know, everybody's, oh, you're amazing, this is great, such fucking underrated champion and stuff like that. You know, everybody kind of celebrates it. Brian either doesn't, you know, pick something in the Nexus that everybody is wanting him to pick, or doesn't buy some deals, and there's like, how dare you, mister, you have insulted the honor of my mother. And it's like, what the, and like, you know, some content creators just get treated differently on specific subjects, like no matter what. Like no matter what. Like I have that thing personally still where I can make 5 positive videos about something, and then I'm gonna make 1 negative video where I kind of crap on Kabam. And then there's gonna be that guy who hasn't seen any of my last 10 videos because he doesn't care if I have something positive to say. He only cares when I criticize Kabam. And then he's gonna be like, why you dig at Kabam on every video, you're so negative, kind of thing, you know? It really depends on every single kind of YouTuber. We have these things that, you know, people just, you know, how kind of either put it in their heads, assumed, and they kind of follow it to their heads. And yeah, Brian gets the most shit out of everyone for his account decisions, by far. That's kind of like his mark, and I don't get it. Obviously, it's not a good thing at all. And hey, what's up, Mama Bear? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nimrod or AA to rank 3 first? Either one of them awakened? Both of them awakened? I think both are phenomenal champions. I think ultimately it also depends which mastery setups you run. And for story content, I'd say AA, probably. Yeah, for story content overall in game, I'd still pick Archangel first. And if Archangel is the awakened one, then yeah, I'd go with Archangel. Because Nimrod really... Nimrod is worth rank 3ing unawakened. But the kind of difference, how I like to explain people about Nimrod is, if Nimrod is unawakened, then he's going to be amazing in the matchups that you expect him to be amazing. He's going to destroy mutants, he's going to destroy the fights where opponents get regeneration and prowess, and that's about it. Other than that, he's going to be alright. If he's awakened and high sig, he's going to destroy many more fights. But at the same time, I also think that Nimrod has somewhat of a more focus on stuff like Alliance War compared to Archangel, who is also still very, very useful in Alliance War, but obviously I think Archangel kind of focuses more on story content and challenges and stuff like that. So I think for you, probably Archangel is who I do first. Obviously, eventually I do both. Diablo worth an Awakening Gem? I think so, yeah. I really, really do think so. I'm actually at the same conundrum where my Diablo is unawakened and I do have a Mystic Awakening Gem. But, you know, I'm also, for a fact, gonna be trying to get like Wong and Rintra, and I don't know if I'm gonna get to dupe any of them, so I'm kind of a bit hesitant to use that Awakening Gem. So I want to wait at least 3 weeks until the new featured comes, till I open a bunch of those features, and then I'm gonna decide who and if I'm gonna use my Mystic Awakening Gem on. Omega Sentinel is not better than Nimrod. Shut it, mommy. Stop mad dog fighting. What does Infuriate even do to an attacker? It makes them more aggressive. It makes them easier to intercept, basically. It makes, you know, them less likely to dash back or hold block and things like that. They will be much more likely to try and hit you in the face. That's what it does. And also much more likely to use special attack. So it's kind of like a taunt plus. It's like the premium version of taunt. Hopefully. Come on. Haha. I don't think Diablo absolutely needs it. Like, I have rank 3 unduped Diablo, but I think the Awakened ability is worth it. I think, you know, he gets significantly better with it. He heals significantly more because he takes a lot more damage. And he also gets increase in his attack. So, you know, I do think it's worth doing it. Okay, should not have done this. Fine. You top of lard. Come on, mister. It's all muscle. My ass. Fooling nobody. You should be at Weight Watchers, not fighting. Like, hey. Slid in 1S's DMs last night. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Give me nothing. I mean, like, I'm fighting with Infuriate, other than willpower, healing. What does it do? Like, oh, if you are fighting, it also reduces your offensive ability accuracy. So, your offensive abilities might fail. That's what it does. Kind of like a reverse of Disorient. Disorient reduces your defensive ability accuracy, which means your like parries might fail and stuff like that. Infuriate reduces your offensive ability accuracy if you get the debuff. Got a gem from Act 7 completion. Nice, Ghostbuster. Congratulations. Respectful. Well, again, only thing I see that. What's packed? What are you talking about, HU? Oh, Kingpin weighs 450 pounds. Cool. It's like, so he's an average-sized American, according to latest television that my girlfriend watched. Anyways, my girlfriend watched some TV shows like My 600-Pound Life or something like that, where it's like some really chunky people. So, you know, by modern standards, he ain't that big. I'm just saying. Quite few bigger people out there. He's definitely not alone anyways. Times are changing. So are the diets and the dress sizes. Oh yeah, it's not fat, it's just muscle thing. It never kind of sits well with me. It's like muscle don't come in a shape like that, lad. I don't know why I'm harping on Kingpin so far, so much, you know. I have a rank 4 Kingpin. I like the champion, but I also like roasting him. It's like, I ain't no muscle in that shape, lad. Toad a good champion? Yeah, Toad's quite nice. I think Toad's gonna be another one of those champions that initially was somewhat underrated, but I took Toad to rank 3 unduped. I do think that he becomes much better with dupe. He's very, very good for Battlegrounds, decent for Alliance or defense. And I do think that he also has few of the most important mutant kind of character traits, you know. He inflicts debuffs, which is good. He has access to prowess quite easily. That's very, very good. Decent healing if need be. So, you know, yeah, I do think Toad is a nice champion. Man, I'm feeling so down and depressed because of Uncle. Uncle, sorry. Sorry to hear, man. I hope it doesn't, like, you know. I hope it's not one of those that hurt so bad that you can't, like, sleep because of it and stuff. Toad does not I mean, like, it doesn't hurt to have him awakened. But not really. Even unawakened, he's very much worthy. Like, I took my Toad unduped to rank 3. And, well, he never saw Alliance War defense, but he was already putting in a ton of work. In Battlegrounds defense and offense. I can't stop thinking about this, the one you love. Kingpin's your new boyfriend now? Nope. I can't stop thinking about Kingpin. You know, I stop talking about him easily. You're the one who carries on. So maybe you're just projecting right now. Maybe Kingpin is your boyfriend. We can check in with Nick and see what Nick has to say about it.
Well, there is some truth in that, yes.
See? He agrees to me. He absolutely agrees with me. Boom, there we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Nick Cage the legend? Absolutely. I actually watched a Nick Cage movie that was weirdly good recently. It was about some sort of arcade place or some sort of kind of like restaurant attraction things. I don't know. But man, it was quite awesome movie. Loved it. You could see it was fairly, like, you know, low budget. It was fairly peculiar as well, but man, it was awesome. They made a movie about him where he played himself. Not surprised. I remember some of like the 90s or early 2000s movies that he was in. He was like one of my favorite actors. Some very good roles. Obviously the National Treasure thing was amazing too. And don't remember all of the movies, but liked a ton of them. Falcon any good without dupe? Yeah, even without dupe he's quite good. You know, more or less same usability, less damage. Kind of. That's pretty much that. Slightly harder to play as well, because the lock-on duration is reduced. Conair. Oh yeah, that was one of the movies that I was definitely thinking about. Conair. Don't remember exactly what the plot points were, I just remember some scenes with Nick Cage there. It has been like a really long time since I saw that one. New slime isekai anime? What new slime isekai anime? You mean the... I got reincarnated as a slime. I must watch that one immediately. You mean that the one here where he became like a demon lord and stuff? Fighting Iron Man Infinity War with red mags and magnetized spell off after special 3. Is that a bug? Yeah, that ought to be a bug. That ought to be a bug. Can you read Nick? He's doing Abyss? Yeah, I can do. There's the one where he was a gun dealer or something. That was quite good too, yes. The face-off was quite good. Gun in 60 seconds was awesome. Like that one. So much. Yeah, he definitely has had like so many good films. Ghost Rider and ain't quite one of them, but you know, A for effort there. Okay, let's get to 150 mil and then I'm gonna finish up. Gun in 60 seconds legendary movie, yeah. I've seen it like 6 or 5 times, that movie. But still, obviously the national treasure thinks that's a different slime. Oh. What type of slime is this one? Eleanor was a great car. Was indeed. Still is. He might call the movies in his golden age. Yeah. Even recently, that's what I was saying. One of his latest movies, I think from last year, I actually really liked. You could tell it was fairly low budget. And it was a bit mental. But it was very good. It was like Wally's Wonderland or something like that. Willy's Wonderland. Something like that. It was quite a good movie. I remember watching it and I was thinking, like, this is stupid, but awesome kind of thing. And you definitely get like... The thing with Nick Cage is that virtually everybody agrees that, you know, whenever he does a movie, if it's a good movie or a bad movie, he always kind of gives it all. And you can see it on the screen that, you know, he's not like half-assing it. And virtually in every movie that you see is like Nick Cage, Nick Cage. Yeah, no, he had like some sort of tax problems or something like that, where he basically got in major money problems, and that's why he kind of started doing any movies or everything that pays him money. I think that is pretty much the thing there. Yeah, he was the Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze. But obviously, you know, not like Ghost Rider was exactly... Face Off was definitely good, yes. At least he didn't do a Wesley Snipes and run. Something Harman too. That very much so true. No, I don't think he did the tax evasion thing like purposely. I think, you know, either he got fucked over by his accountants or he just carried up or overspending and stuff like that. And, you know, as far as I remember that story, it was just something basically went wrong and all of a sudden he needed a shit ton of money. And he used to have like very eccentric lifestyle where he used to spend, you know, hundreds of thousands on like very weird things and stuff. I don't know exact details what went down there. I just know for a fact that, you know, at some point, you know, he kind of crushed money-wise and pretty much went bankrupt, and then he started doing all the crappy movie stuff to pay off all the things. Oh, come on then. Come on, useful. I sent trailer in mod chat. Okay, I'll check it out. Lord of War. That is the one where he was that weapon salesman, right? The Rock was awesome. Yeah, it was Sean Connery. Remember that one too? Yeah, he was an arms dealer. Don't remember the movie too well. I just remember that one scene or that speech that he gave when he was arrested. Because yeah, it's been ages since I saw that one too. Well, okay then. Do we have one more round? Yeah, we have one more round. And then we're gonna go and say hello to Nick. Look at that, IQ finished, wonderful. And honestly, I'm so fed up of Alliance Quest. I just can't be bothered with Alliance Quest, really. Oh yeah, Into the Spider-Verse, he was the Noir Spider. You wrote rank 3? Very good rank up right there. Okay, the first fight with Corvus. Oh, actually, everybody does. That's the worst one. First fight with Aegon is typically even worse. Which is every fight with Aegon in arena. Oh, come on. Really? Right. I'm slowly accumulating some substantial amount of battle chips, by the way. That's quite neat. I've crossed the 1,000,000 mark. Been a while since I did that. Later, fine, go fix your fence. Fence fixed. Fence is sorted at the moment. Yeah, with Aegon, most of the time you just get slapped in the face on purpose and then go brr. Okay then. Yeah, I'm 100 and what? It's probably like 130k battle chips if I claim the milestones and stuff. 1,130,000. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we need to go and raid the Nick because he's doing some abyssy stuff. So if anybody can link Nick's stream, you can go in with hashtag KTRaid. Come on, moderators, pretty please, do something. Do that work. Or I have to get on it myself. I'm gonna leave this till morning. Oh, at least Black Ice Store reset as well, so I can get some stuff there. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, there we go. Finally. Right. Nick is doing Abyss. So, let's go and say hello and wish him best of luck. He's doing Karina's Challengers. Full Abyss run. So, go say hello. He streams Battlegrounds a lot whenever they're around. So, it's very much so worth subscribing to him. I watch his Battleground streams quite frequently myself when I'm not streaming them. Either way, that's about it for now, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month.